I'm gonna start it. We're not gonna get through this entire thing. We'll see how much I can go. I can do. There's no way this is gonna justify a 2-hour long runtime over him getting roasted for a like 30-second long clip. But you know what? Here we go. Who did that? Asmongold?
Bro, like, fuck, I was up late last night, and I was reading some of the posts about myself, obviously, and some people are fucking pissed. Oh. Like, I feel like I made people more mad today than I have in probably like a month. Which is, that's a lot. Probably even...
Why?
Big situation today, right? A big situation with a lot of people mad. Like, we're talking about 19.7 million views on this fucking tweet. Like, we're talking about 5 million views on this one. Like, almost 20 million people in the last 24 hours, less than that, have seen this fucking post. This shit has blown up. A lot of people are watching it. And there's a lot of people that have messaged me that are like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I should probably play the original clip here.
Draw a moral, to expect me to draw a moral line, I have to perceive a difference that I consider substantial. And I do not consider the difference substantial. Do you guys? No. Right. No. And that's really what matters. If it was made with AI, I'm completely okay with that because it was fun.
The evidence is that
it doesn't matter. Nobody really cares
the lead
about this.
developer has been very positive about AI in the past and made an AI game
We're gonna play
called
this, by the way.
AI Art Imposter that lets an AI artist draw a picture. And so that was like one of the games.
We're gonna be playing this week.
Yes, just generally has been much more positive about some of the benefits of AI rather than what is the normal sentiment amongst artists and you know, I guess general Twitter population, which is that you know, AI is bad and it takes jobs from people.
Well, AI and the sentiment from artists opinions don't matter. It just doesn't matter, because what matters is the opinion of the people that are buying the product. Like, it doesn't, like, your opinion on it, like, just because you do it doesn't, like, nobody cares.
No, he's talking about the video game Pal World.
Like, it's not relevant. It's like whenever one of these, like, you know, really well-respected and really respectable directors talks about how bad Marvel is. Shut up, old man. Shut up. I like watching the Thor movie. It was cool.
So yeah, nah, he got a ton of flack. I mean, like, this is up to 50 million, 42 million views now. Yeah, and basically people have a bee in their bonnet because Pal World looks like it like ripped off a bunch of Pokemon designs, and the people who run Pal World, the company that runs Pal World, you know, has used AI art in the past. But as far as we know, Pal World itself doesn't use AI. But like, what he's getting flack here for is basically saying, who gives a shit if they used AI? I don't care if artists are having their work ripped off, as long as the end product is fun, you know? So, yeah. And anyway, here's now 2 hours of talking about that clip and the response to it.
Sorry, you know, so many people are angry at you. What the fuck? What, guys? Guys, of course nobody likes for people to tell them that they're wrong. But this doesn't fucking matter. It's a fucking tweet. Who cares? Chill out. Everything's fucking fine. Yeah,
Part of it is that this guy has like millions of people who follow him and care what he has to say. So like,
got food. I went to Shake Shack. It was really nice. Spent some time with my dad. Like, this is not like guys. I don't need to be protected. I don't need to. Everything's fine. Okay, I'm good. So we're gonna watch this first, and also like I wouldn't have it any other way. Like I said this on a public platform. Now this dipshit did cut it a little bit out of context, but and people will see the truth of what I said. And the best thing about it is that I can prove it. And that's the good thing about the truth, is that I don't have to bully people off. Like, I can read arguments from people that disagree with me, and I can prove them wrong. These people can't prove me wrong. They can post a picture of my room and say my room is dirty and so I'm wrong. Sure, you can do that, but I'm still right. You can say I'm a loser.
I mean, you're not making something that is definitively right or wrong. You're saying you don't care if it was made with AI, and that's fine, but that's not a statement that can be proven right or wrong. Like the issue and what people are objecting to are not whether you're right or wrong. What they're objecting to is the fact that, like, when you say you don't care, and that, like, it doesn't, none of this matters, and that, like, etc. That's literally like shitting on countless people that make the things you like. That are making the things you have built a career on. Like, that's why people are angry. Wait, it doesn't want to play on here when I turn my tablet off? I'm sorry, Ivy Nova. Sounds like I had a convo I had with a conservative about Andor and how it wasn't leftist because of what he thought of it versus what Tony Gilroy said it was. I mean, Andor is like about as explicit as it can be about being a leftist piece of work. Literally in the first episode, like, it's like, hey, best friend, can you cover for me for the murder I did? And he's just like, yeah, no questions asked. Yeah, for sure, I got your back. Glad you survived your blood test. I didn't have a blood test. What confuses me by this is, what does Asmongold think he does? Does he think he's immune to AI? There are already AI Twitch streamers. No, he think, like, people in Asmongold's position definitely believe that they're fine. His wealth and influence will protect him. It's not a real problem to him until it comes for his job.
Loser, you can say I'm ugly, you can say I fell off, you can say anything that you want. But that doesn't change the truth. And that's the best thing about it.
I watched the
that
first
it
few
doesn't
episodes. I haven't
matter
watched all of it
how
yet.
mad you get. It still doesn't matter. It still doesn't change anything. And so I want to talk a little bit about what I said again, and I'm going to go through it. Is that T1, Michaela? I guess it is. Let me go back. I'm going to read this real quick. The people that are buying product. That's right. It doesn't, like, your opinion on it, like, just because you do it doesn't, like, nobody cares.
The one thing I would say about this is that, like, in order to have the perspective that he's showing here, he needs to only care about the product. This is a very end, you're the end user type situation, right? Like, to him, it's not produced by people. It's not art. It's just a product. And there's a difference between art and a product. There was a clip I was going to show on stream. by a screenwriter. It I feel like it really captures my thoughts on this, so I'm gonna try and find it here. I find it. Looking for the thing. Looking for the thing. Looking for the thing. Just a little interview thing. Imp Raid. Yo, welcome, imps. We're going over some of this Asmongold stuff. And I am desperately looking for a clip. Demon Mama, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing, raiders? Good to see you all again. Hey, Leth. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Monica G. Let's go. Don't create for an audience. Can I find it? Please, for the love of God. I just want to find this clip. It's a clip of a famous screenwriter. I'm not going to be able to find it right off the bat. I'm sorry. But basically, it's a clip of a famous screenwriter saying, you don't create for an audience, you create for yourself, right? Because the best thing for an audience is that you create for yourself. You create a message to yourself, something that you care about. And that winds up translating to the audience, right? And when we talk about that, that's why it's important not to view, artistic endeavors as commodity, because the commodification of art is what leads to kind of the soulless endeavors. It changes the dynamic of art. It changes the dynamic of art from making something that resonates with yourself, something that is true, to something that you are making to try and please someone else. You are trying to guess what somebody else will like. And it is always better to make the thing that you know you'll like versus the thing you think somebody else might like. It's better to be authentic, right? And what happens in Hollywood oftentimes, especially with big budget productions, is that they create for an audience. They create something they think the audience will like rather than something that resonates as true to the people working on it. And that in turn creates a glop, a glop product. It's just slop. It's glop for a general audience. And this is part of the reason why Marvel movies have been largely seen to be not clicking lately, So it's frustrating here when he's like, well, what matters is if it's fun, if the audience likes it. And it's like, that's not really what matters, actually. What matters is the integrity of the art. What matters is the art itself. The commodification of art is actually where the problem really takes off. Asmongold is just the average person's view on art. It's just escapism and power fantasy for a lot of people. Thus, because it's entertainment on artist labor, it isn't really valued at all. Because it's entertainment and artist value isn't really valued at all. I have so many family members and friends who have this view and then are confused when I explain how the original trilogy is very political and how many One Piece fans flipped out on Hassan's take on it. Or how Vosh said a lot of people just want gruel, slop. See, that's the thing. I don't think a lot of people want gruel and slop. they think they want that. But what actually sticks with people are those authentic pieces of work, you know? Like, I mean, I dislike the prequel movies of Star Wars, but one thing you can definitively say about them is that they had vision. They had an authenticity, they had a purpose and a message to them, even if it didn't work all the time. And I admire that about Lucas. I admire that about George Lucas a lot, you know? And frankly, as time goes on and like, you know, we see an aging and decrepit republic falling to fascism, it seems more and more prescient and in ways that I really don't like. But yeah. God. I mean, I can at least play the so-called Gruul games. I can't play Dark Souls, so it holds no meaning for me. That is fine. But like I will point out the Gruul nature of like Assassin's Creed is like why I can't play that game. I can't play those games. I can't do it. Hello, Loquification. Hello, lovely imps. Feel free to say hi. I don't bite. I love that ugly art can also be art. All AI images are so samey. They're so clean, smooth, boring. Nothing to bite into or take away from it. Just pretty for pretty's sake. Yeah. But like Sweet Miss Music, the thing I love about that line, even though the lines in Star Wars are cringy, even though the lines from like the making of are cringy, like people remember them, you know? People like them. This run, I think that maybe part of how you can get into the Dark Souls games is changing your perspective on how to play them. It really took a perspective shift for me to enjoy them. Which in and of itself was very interesting. Yeah, the fun art on art is that bad messy art can have intent, and that makes it interesting. Yeah. Also, like the stream, true. We're close to 100 likes on the stream. Let's go. Very glad I ended up following through on the raid from CD. You're a very sweet lady. Thank you, cute cotton candy cat. You got a cute cotton candy name, and I appreciate it. Hello, Batman. How you doing? Also, again, there's nothing wrong with liking Gruul. It's just that, you know, it's why people get bored of those movies. Art is interesting even when it's bad, usually. True. Sometimes especially when it's bad. I'm just very bad at games that require good reflexes, so I don't play many games with combat in them unless I can dial the difficulty way down. That's fair. That is very fair, I think. Some games demand a lot, and that can be very frustrating. Also, hello. We're 12 subs away from watching an analog horror video on stream and talking about it, and it would be very fun. Has Asmongold come out as openly right-wing? I don't know. People are telling me that he's openly transphobic and homophobic, so maybe, probably. That's probably what that means.
That's right. And I want to extrapolate this So almost all art has relatively no intrinsic value. Like if you're at a if you are,
Oh boy, buddy, you're reacting to 92 seconds of footage, and you're 11 minutes into the video, and you're trying to make the argument that almost all art has no value to it. All right, dude, how is this video 2 hours long?
stranded on an island, would you rather have a cooler full of food, or would you rather have the Mona Lisa? And I think that that's what makes art special, is the fact that it has value, but the
Okay, but a cooler full of food, that's multiple things, bud. The Mona Lisa is one thing, all right? You gotta get this straight.
value is not intrinsic. Like a hammer has value. You can use a hammer to accomplish a goal. A nail has value.
What you're talking about is utility, which is different. Utility and value are two different things. And also, there is utility for art. It's just not necessarily a utility you might need in a survival situation. Obviously.
Value. You can use a nail to hold something in place. And so in general, and this isn't true all the time, okay? I'm making...
Also, let's be very clear here. If you had the Mona Lisa on a deserted island, they would absolutely spend infinite amount of money to try and locate that painting and rescue it, and thereby yourself. So let's be real here. If you somehow wound up with the Mona Lisa on an island, you're getting off that island pretty quick.
Making a general statement that's not always true, okay? So just please hold your exceptions. Please. I know you have an exception that you want to put out there and try to pretend like you're smart. I know you have an exception. I do too. But I'm talking about in a general sense. Art does not have a functional value. A Picasso painting is not going to do anything. But it will have value to some people. And
no! 2 pies for eyes. Thank you for subscribing over on Twitch. I appreciate it very, very much. And that brings us up to 9 subs away, or 11 subs away from our analog horror adventure. Let's go.
that value is subjective. And the fact that the value is subjective proves my point. And I can give you
how we value things is subjective. How different people determine value is subjective. What you're talking about is the utility of the object. And the utility of the object, depending on what you want to utilize it for, is a relevant factor. Like, come on.
Another example of people that are making art that nobody cares about. Now, you can scroll down on this tweet, and most of the people that are being very angry are people that are making art that nobody cares about. Or you can go over to Twitch, and you can go down to, let's go down to, I don't know, World of Warcraft, and let's scroll all the way down. And you're going to find people that have 1, 2, 0 viewers, and they're streaming the same as everybody else is. But nobody cares about them, and it doesn't really matter that they're streaming. There's no value to this stream. They're not going to make any money. Now, maybe they will in the future. But whenever they do in the future, the reason...
This argument is terrible. There's no value to the stream. Yeah, there's no value in it to you. But to the person doing the stream, they might be having a lovely time. This guy is such a knob. My goodness. Like, the value is to the person doing the stream and the people watching. You're just like looking at a still image and being like, "Oh yeah, this is worthless garbage." Okay.
Reason for that will be because people see value in them. That's because the artist is empowered by the people that consume their content. And it doesn't matter if it's a...
No, the artist isn't empowered by the people consuming their content. The artist may make a living doing it, but like there are so many examples of artists throughout history who did art just because they liked doing art. And they did it even though no one was looking at it, even though they didn't think anyone would ever look at it. Have you ever seen his house tour? No? But like, I mean, like I read a New Yorker piece, or like maybe it was a New York Times piece the other day, about this woman who is being hailed as one of like the best photographers of the modern era, and she was only recently discovered after she died, and she had just like incalculable numbers of photographs that she had taken throughout her lifetime, because her hobby that she would do is just walk around the city and take street photography. But she never showed it to anybody and didn't do anything with it. And now she's being hailed as one of the most influential photographers of all time, because her life's work happened to be like found by a person who bought it at auction, you know? Yeah, it was someone bought her storage unit at an auction and discovered like all this crazy good photography. Here's his house tour.
That's the circle of life.
Damn.
What the fuck?
It's cool because like the more I breathe air in here, it makes me feel like slightly sicker.
Is this real?
That's a big ass cricket. Wait, is that real?
No, it's
not. I thought that was real.
It's not.
Wait, you have stone. Dude, your sink
You want
is
to try
crazy. No, this is fine.
Yeah, I usually don't use that one.
Wait. Oh no, this has been used.
Like this isn't a bit. This is his actual house. No. Nah. I live like a slob. I leave my clothes on the floor sometimes in like unseemly piles. This is disgusting.
Yeah, I use it pretty regularly.
Like he has straight up like shit all over the inside of his sink. Doesn't Asmongold make like crazy money? Asmongold net worth. Yeah, he has an estimated net worth of like $2 to $5 million. Higher? Oh, this was in 2019? I don't care. If your house is this bad and you are a successful streamer and you're successful enough to be interviewed by like people about your house, go get someone to come clean your house professionally, dude. This is gross. It gets worse? How?
Oh no, this has been used.
Yeah, I use it pretty regularly. Yeah.
Oh, you letting that pan soak?
Yeah.
How long that been soaking for?
Like a day.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad. And
Dust in the pan, you're lying.
Is this the same kitchen you cook in?
Wait, this was 3 months ago. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm upset.
Yeah.
Why is it? Am I crazy? Or everything feel way smaller than you thought it was gonna be?
Rooms look bigger on camera.
Like, I mean, like, this is nuts. Cause like just me and you in this whole kit, it fills the whole thing up. Holy fuck, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. How long those been soaking for?
They're not soaking.
Oh, okay.
There's no water.
Okay, so if you wanted the fork and knife right now, where would you get it from?
Right here.
Sick.
I have these. Yeah, I have these right here.
That's crazy. Ooh.
Oh, you've got cream soda, bunch of condiments.
Those have been there
This
for like a
fridge
long time.
actually
I
is
wouldn't
pretty
recommend
clean.
eating those.
Okay. Oh, dude, what about
No
your
way.
spicy ketchup? That's clutch. Oh,
Yeah.
the Trix yogurt
How
too.
old are these? Oh,
I feel like this guy has forfeited the right to have any opinion about the intrinsic value of art.
oats.
That's got to be at least like 15, 20 years. Oh, you got your dried blood on top of the ceiling too. Look at all that. See that?
No,
No?
that's not it. That could be some wasp poison, because there used to be wasps that would get up there and I'd spray them down. Oh, this is a TV. My ex-girlfriend left here. Works totally fine. I just don't know what to do with it. These are pillows that had mold on them, so I threw them out of my room. And that's my bathroom. It was actually...
Yeah, you really want to take use value statements off of this guy. This guy has good ideas on the concept of use value. Can't even be bothered to throw moldy pillows in the garbage. They're just sitting in his hall getting mold on everything else. This guy is gonna be like his house is gonna collapse on him and he's gonna die and no one's gonna be able to find him.
so bad that I did clean it up. That was the only thing I actually cleaned up before you guys came over here. It was actually that bad, so that is cleaned up. This is my other room. This is like my room as a kid. And this is my bedroom. This is generally where I sleep.
Yo, the nest. It's real.
Well, I actually had to get rid of most things out of the nest.
That's
Because they were moldy. They were moldy.
Do you actually sleep down here or you just sleep upstairs in your room?
I go like this. Just like this.
How do you let it get so bad that the place you sleep is full of mold, dude? Yeah, it really does hit different if like this guy was not a multi-millionaire and was not choosing to live like this. Like if he was, had like a debilitating situation and he was living like this out of necessity, I'd get it. But like, dog, you're worth millions. Hire a cleaner. Hire someone to come clean your home. Get yourself a fucking bed frame. He's probably depressed or something. You're a millionaire. Get some goddamn therapy.
Oh shit! I got my pillow. Yep.
What is this wall situation? Is this mold all over his walls? Is he just not cleaning up the mold? And it's on the walls. And instead of doing anything about the mold, like hiring a professional cleaner, he's just letting it mold all of his stuff. That's dried blood from what? Was there a murder? It's bug spray? Bullshit. Bullshit, that's bug spray.
Very comfy and cozy.
Why you got all those? We always wear the same damn shirt.
Oh, I haven't moved.
Yeah, no wonder this guy had to make a 2-hour long, like, video. Anything to distract from the fact that he lives like this.
What else am I gonna do with them? Like, damn. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't clean anything up, so I figured I'd give you guys the authentic experience. And then the main place. This is where I'm usually at. This is the.
They were laughing at the beginning. They look genuinely uncomfortable now.
This is my room. Let's see. I got this desk at Office Max. This is like a bunch of like random stuff I have here. This was a whiteboard that I would put a list of things that I had to do in World of Warcraft. So I got my chair, and that's the other chair. I got the sofa. It was like nearby. I got it. It was on the side of the road. We like put it halfway on the car. Same with this one. And then I held it for like 2 miles while I took it back to the house. Let's see. I have this sword. I have like 10 different blankets here that I kind of just have in a giant pile. I just pretty much pulled all over myself. And then I've got, these are sofa cushions. There's another sofa that I got rid of, but I kept the cushions because I wanted to be able to make a sofa cushion igloo. I never got enough.
Damn.
And, yeah.
Let's just make sure to Twitch Prime so you can afford it.
They were laughing at the beginning and kind of making fun. They're just they're looking at the camera like they're in a horror movie.
Let's see, what else is there? Oh, this is my plaque for getting 100,000 subs on YouTube. I have 1,000,001. I don't know where the plaque is. Maybe I lost it. I don't know. Oh, it's a bird. That's pretty much.
Okay. I think there is something has to be wrong with this guy, right? Wait, this guy is their boss? That girl does look like she wants to cry, Goblin Toes. Also, hello, Goblin Toes. Missed you. If he has money to hire them, he has money to hire a cleaner. Yeah, no kidding, dude. They're signed with One True King. He's one of the owners of One True King. I guess that makes sense. Is that Mizkif? I don't know. I mean, yeah, this is hoarding because like he's not even throwing out like moldy pillows, dude. We're only 3 minutes in. This has felt like an eternity. I mean, this isn't okay. Like now I feel like I've done an ableism by even like taking his social media statement about like how art is intrinsically meaningless. I feel like I've done an ableism by taking that seriously. Asmon, Esfand, and Emiru are the majority owners of One True King, but I have no idea who owns what. Gotcha. He recently did a stream talking about his dad going to visit and chewing him out because he had to clear a path just to let his dad go to the bathroom. Oh my god. Like I can't properly express that I'm genuinely feeling uncomfortable right now. This guy has the harried look of like a man who's been hunted for the last 2 weeks. I am stun locked, but mostly I'm just stunned. How do you let it get this bad? Like, honestly, what this feels like to me, and this is going to be a deep cut, so if any of you know what I'm talking about, please let me know. There is an old comedy routine that Donald Glover was in, and it's about like the hip hop life, you know. And he plays like an aging hip hop artist from like the 90s, the 80s and 90s. And he who in the time period when it was hot and cool, like had his arms surgically attached like this. And now he has to go through life like that. And Donald Glover plays him, and he just seems like that guy. Maybe I can play like a tiny clip of it. That's hip hop. Donald Glover. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the B-boy stance.
The B-boy stance.
Just gonna skip ahead real quick.
I'm curious. It's a journalistic curiosity. I'm wondering who, because there doesn't seem
I
to be.
struggled for 2 hours. Yeah, all right. Oh, I'll show you how it's done in the old school. I said a hip hop, Chinatown, blue to brown. When I get down with
10 out of 10. But I'm looking for this bit.
whenever you. Oh damn, y'all. There's like a growth in my mic crevice. Oh, it smells like Play-Doh and Similac. And like the Play-Doh's been like in the sun or something. Oh, how'd I let it get this bad?
This is how I feel. This is how I feel like this comes across, right? I feel like Asmongold is that guy. We can't see it. I know you can't see it. I just wanted to play the sound clip. But that's how I feel like. What's the video? It's called B-Boy Stance by Derek Comedy. Sorry. Donald Glover's in it. We're taking some precautions here, boys.
That's my house. This is where I live.
It's cozy, I think.
But like
That
Yeah.
you guys didn't need to see it. I just needed you all to hear the how did I let it get this bad? There's mold in my mic crevice.
it's 90% filled up with fucking garbage, bro. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
Maybe.
Like, he realizes his employees aren't laughing at him and saying it's crazy in a good way, because none of this is good or charming or endearing.
Maybe 99.
Well, out of curiosity, why do you have thousands of dollars laying around?
I did that as a visualization. It's fake money. I'm gonna burn a $20 bill every single time I do a 10 pull, just to show how many of them I waste.
Jesus Christ, I mean,
fine.
chill, bro.
I just opened
No,
it.
that shit's happened like 10 times.
What the?
Yeah, I used to have stuff in there, but then it's like kind of a pain in the ass to take the stuff that was in there and put it back in there. So I just kind of
There are
didn't
like
do that.
10 used paper bowls.
I was looking at the Nature Valley bar box you got here,
Yeah.
and I was like, how can anybody eat these without it exploding the dust all over it? And then I see it all over your keyboard.
I also
So-
thought we'd see rats, like dead rats, because you kept talking about the dead rats. I haven't
threw
seen
'em
a
away.
single. Oh,
Yeah, I threw them away.
A
that's
gentleman.
so nice.
There's an area where a dead rat decayed the carpet. I could show you, but that's about it.
Oh, that'd be cool. Is that it right there?
No, that's something else. I think it's somebody threw up there or something. I don't remember. So yeah, trying to think what else is there to even look at here.
Well, I don't know, but I'm kind of hungry. You want to cook me something, or
We're gonna do the steaks.
yeah, you want to cook a potato or something?
A potato.
Yeah, I'd be lit.
Right. My friends and I, we used to steal trays from Taco Bell. So you guys should actually have the trays from Taco Bell to eat off.
Yeah, we found the rats you were looking for. I don't know, dude. It's way less charming to eat on Taco Bell trays when you're in the middle of a garbage heap in the house of a millionaire.
I'm already like used
Oh
to
my
the
God.
smell. Well, it smells like old house, I guess. Like
Yeah.
I didn't smell like trash or rotting anything, honestly.
Yeah, no, I don't have any trash in the house. I mean, yeah, I do. Like,
Bro, the cameras are rolling. We know that's a lie. We know that you're lying about their You just showed us moldy pillows in the hallway, dude.
I mean, there's definitely some trash, but
What, you say you don't have any trash in the house?
well, what I mean is like not designated trash, right? I mean, you could make the argument that like 95% of everything in the house is trash, which Tectone you did. I think that you're right.
I make like 1/1000th of what he makes, and I live like a far better life than what is being shown here. This is insane, dude.
But I'm not trying to actively throw those things away. It's just, it is what it is. I did get steaks and everything. I went to the grocery store yesterday. This is the steaks.
What fat percentage is that?
I don't know.
I'm like,
Who the fuck wants to eat fat?
my ass. That shit good, bro. That shit good.
Yo, you don't dry off the pan before you put the butter in?
What's the worst case scenario?
I mean, nothing. It'll evaporate, I guess.
Yeah,
I've just
exactly.
never seen the technique.
You want me to put the moth in there?
Sure.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, 3 roaches.
And,
Nice.
let's see here.
Black mold.
Black.
You got black mold in your kitchen. And roaches. Like you guys are inhaling black mold right now. Why?
Black mold where?
That shit right there.
Oh no, that's there was a like a possum or something that came in through the light.
Oh, yeah, there's a hole in the
Oh,
ceiling.
what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Oh,
Okay.
That's how they got in.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what we're gonna do here is we have the two
And
sticks.
are we being punked right now? Is this a punk? Is this This can't be real. This can't be real. I want to start crying. This is a nightmare. This is a nightmare, dude.
And we'll turn on the burner here. We have 4 people here. Jay, I'll make you a steak as well. And
Wow, look at that. There you go, man.
let me go. Yeah,
What was that face you just made, Jay?
you're like.
Wait, this motherfucker got 4 trash cans.
Well,
Wow, you're so clean.
Well,
One,
my
two,
mom had a
three,
strategy.
four.
Whenever we ran out of room in the trash can, we just buy a new trash can.
Oh.
You don't have salt or pepper?
No, I got upstairs.
Oh. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
This is really what's going to take the most time. Is cooking up all of the potatoes.
You got my help?
No, you can't. It's
I'm I am so upset with everything, and also everything in this video is terrible. And also, he's cooking steak wrong. This is. I have no words, dude. This is leaving me speechless. Yes, he just put. Man, dude.
Oh, okay.
And steak number 1.
Dude, that pan is.
I'm sorry. What the fuck is that? That Did he just put that potato in the microwave? No, this is steak. He's not putting the steak in the microwave. He's putting the steak in the pan. He put the potato in the microwave. But like this isn't the steak.
Steak number 1.
Dude, that pan is not
That is
hot.
fucking so cold.
What do you mean?
It's supposed to like make sound when you put it on.
Exactly, and the sound actually sears it to the pan, which makes it harder to clean, which wastes time.
Yeah, stupid.
No one should take his comments about artistry seriously. Like, if your concern here is that like, oh, I'm gonna have to clean the pan afterwards, like, yeah, that's how cooking works. You clean the things that you use to cook. You clean the things that you use to cook the food. Like, one, I have no idea how you would cook those steaks, because those things are cut so thin they're basically sandwich meat. And two, like, you get a real steak, you heat up the pan until it's very hot, you use some olive oil in there, and then you sear both sides of the steak, throw a little bit of butter in there with a little bit of rosemary and salt and pepper. He didn't even salt and pepper the steak. You have to salt and pepper the steak before you put it on the pan. Like, that actually changes the makeup of the meat. Putting salt on that like softens it. It makes it better to eat. Okay, I mean, you don't have to use olive oil. It's fine. It's fine. There are better oils to use. I totally admit that. But like, always put salt on during the cooking process. Ideally, you want to take the meat out, like let it warm up to room temperature, like, about 10 minutes or so. And while it's doing that, you want to like have it salted and peppered, and that gives the salt time to help break down some of the meat. Makes it softer. Olive oil is pretty good for you. It's true. But then you put in a little bit of butter, and then you spoon the butter over the steak as you're cooking it, and that in turn like gives like a bit of juice to the entire affair. It's the like Gordon Ramsay has like a 1 or 2 minute long video on cooking steak, and it's basically all you need to be able to make good steak. This is horrendous. I don't know how they're both like laughing about eating. I think this lady knows that this is all awful and the food is going to be awful too. Also, he has an oven. He knew they were coming over. You bake the potato before that. Also, it doesn't take that long to bake a potato. It doesn't take that long to bake a potato. Bake it while they're there. They can get the footage, you leave, you come back at the end of the video. Oh my god. Pretty sure the oven is broken. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. But at this point, it also wouldn't surprise me if you pulled open the oven and there was like 5 dead possums inside. Microwave potatoes aren't bad, but like if you have time, do it in the oven. If you have the time to do this, you know these people are coming over. It's not like an impromptu thing. If you want to make it right, you can do it right. It's in a cooking video he made. This man makes cooking videos? Why? Why would anyone watch that? Air fryer is also acceptable. Air fryer, oven are the best ways to make potatoes. Yes.
What's up, boys? So I've wanted to do this for a while. A lot of people have asked for it, and we're finally going to do it. Today, I'm going to show you all how I cook a steak. I know how to cook one meal, a steak. And today, you're going to learn how to do the same thing. Now, I would say that steak is the most important meal of the day. Usually, whenever I get up around 2 to 3 p.m., I start the day off. I eat 1 to 4 cookies, maybe some gummy lifesavers, maybe go down to, I don't know, McDonald's to get some food, and then towards the end of the night, and this is about where we're at now, it's about, looks like a little past 1 a.m.
Is this a meme?
God, what a piece of shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to open this, which is alright because, you know, we're gonna have to need to do that for the steaks. So, I'll show you guys how much my steaks are, and this is a meal I usually make for myself multiple times a week. $7. So it's $7 for 4 steaks here. And I get
Like, what cut of meat is he using here? What cut of meat could he possibly be using that is that thin? Flank steak? Flanker's skirt? It's horse steak? But like, if you're gonna make a flank steak or a skirt steak, Marinate that shit. Otherwise, it's no wonder it's gonna burn to the pan. Oh my god, dude. This is like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Get these, as I said,
This
all
was uploaded a year ago.
the time. They're delicious. I have no complaints. I have no problems. I like to keep things simple. I like to keep things cheap. So next thing is you're gonna need.
Why? Why? You're worth millions of dollars. Why? Go, like it's okay. You don't need to go and buy the $7 steak. You can buy the $14 steak, or the $21 steak. You know, the things that will be actual steaks. Just yeah, exactly. OS Crane. Like, if you're gonna make flank steak into anything that's gonna be edible, you marinate it. You like make a special like marinade. Asmongold, he humble. Nah. He's deeply depressed. Something is going on with this guy. You don't do this unless something's going on with you. All right. There's a difference between being humble and like doing this. I just oh my god.
Need a well, you're gonna need a pan. The thing is that I have about 20 pans in my house. 19 of them are dirty. Well, actually 20 of them are dirty. I'm about to have to clean number 19 or number 20 here. And I really just clean and use the same pan over and over. I don't think you're going to want to see this, but...
Then why do you have the other 19 pans? That's not cute. It's not cute to have 20... Just clean... Just have the one pan. Do people find this charming? Yes, Annie Bow. Annie Bow. If you're gonna do something with flank or skirt steak, you do carne asada, right? Like carne asada, like obviously the go-to option there. Like carne asada, rice and beans, cheap, easy, very delicious. But like he's not doing that.
Basically, I had this problem with my sink, and basically the sink wouldn't fucking like drain. The sink would
Hire a plumber. I can't emphasize enough. You have millions of dollars.
was like black of like water, and that was a fucking problem for like 2 months. And so I got a liquid plumber and I fixed that. And so now it's not a problem, but it was. And but anyway, so let's go ahead and
It was a problem, but it's not anymore. So wash your goddamn pans.
I'm gonna go ahead and clean this. So you see right here, there's these little flies. I don't know why they're here. It's just some fucking bullshit. And so the first thing you do, like obviously I hate washing dishes. I only use paper plates and plastic utensils. I think that sometimes I have to use a real fork and knife for this. There is no silverware that is clean in the house. That was not that I don't really do that. And there's a lot of dirty silverware. And then every 2 months or so, I have this like kind of I'm trying to think of like what to put it. It's like a midlife crisis. Or it's like a mid-month crisis because it happens all the time. Basically what
I'm taking extraordinary amounts of mental damage from this. Like I don't understand how people watch this and they think it's like charming or whatever or entertaining or funny. Like this is a one long prolonged call for help.
Do is I clean up like 3 things in the house, and you know, maybe I don't drink soda for like 5 hours, and I think to myself, like, I'm going to turn my life around, and I feel such an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment. I figure that, you know what, I've earned myself a little bit of a break. I crack open another cold one and you know, throw the garbage back on the floor. And so that's generally how things go. The handle of the pan, it's like falling off. You can screw it back in, and I tried to screw it back in with a kitchen knife, but I need a screwdriver, but it's been like a pain in the ass for like the past 6 months. And it's just been fucking annoying. The screwdriver's out in the garage. And anyway, so number one, we have the pan. Now, also, we have to have, as with any good steak, what do you eat with the steak? Great question. You eat a potato. Now, I only, as I said, I only make this meal. I do this all the time. You have 1 potato. Now, okay, give me a minute. This is really annoying. Now I've got to clean a fucking fork too. All the forks are dirty because I was eating steaks with them. I tried doing it with a plastic fork, and the plastic fork melted onto the pan. And so
No, not non-binary, like non-binary. Not non-binary. If you're a millionaire, even if you have money tied up in investments, you can afford to go see a therapist for your mental issues. You can afford to go see a psychologist. You can afford all that. You can do that. It's like saying, oh, you're a poor millionaire can't afford to go to the hospital. What? No, of course they can. Like I go to therapy every other week. It's like $75. You can do it if you're a millionaire. Or he can do what another streamer did and hire maids. Absolutely. But I mean, like, I don't think just hiring maids would solve the problem. Like, it needs to be like in conjunction with other treatment for the underlying whatever this is.
So that was really kind of unfortunate, and so we don't use plastic forks to make steaks anymore. This is some fork my mom ordered. It was some overpriced thing on eBay. I think this like whole set was like $100. So we're gonna get our money's worth out of it. So next thing you do is you want to put. Oh yeah, I forgot about the potato. So the potato. This is how I cook a potato. Is I take the fork and I stab the shit out of the potato. And this is what my mom told me to do because she didn't want to have to fucking put it in the oven. And I stab the fuck out of the potato and I put the bitch in the microwave. I thought it was going to be bad too, but it wasn't. I put this bitch in for 8.5 minutes. So you need butter. You want to put butter on the pan.
Also, while I may feel bad about watching this content on stream, I do remind myself that people have told me he's a transphobe and a homophobe. Is that true? Is that true? Asmongold transgender. I don't know. People were really insisting that it was true. Let's see. Let's see. What was his original comment? I guess he went on like a rant. What is this? What the hell? There's an article that deals with this, but I have no idea. NASDAQ, Asmongold accuses people of being woke sometimes. He's forward about being a right-winger. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't care enough about this. Let's show me your steak recipe.
I don't even know why you do that. I just see other people doing it. I really have no idea. It doesn't matter. Yeah, well, anyway, let's go ahead. I'll just put it over here. And I'll just put the butter. I mean, you guys can fucking believe that I put the butter on the pan, right? Like, I don't have to fucking bring you guys over here. You can believe that? Alright, good. So anyway, you put the butter on the pan, and you turn the pan on. And so, usually leave it on for like maybe a couple like 30 seconds, a minute or so. And then we're going to go ahead and get back into the steak situation. So I have three things that I put on my steaks. Let's go ahead and talk about them. This is Worcestershire sauce. The reason why I do this is because my dad does this. They were out of the Kraft Worcestershire sauce, which is like literally like way cheaper. So I had to buy this shit. It's all the same. Who gives a fuck? And so also, this is steak seasoning. Salt Lick is a place here in Austin. I went there one time for some fucking thing, and it was pretty good. So I decided to get the steak seasoning.
Okay, at
steak
least he puts
pretty good.
At least he puts some kind of salt on there beforehand.
And also we get lemon pepper. And so those three things, those are that's the steak ingredients. So now, as you can see, I was gonna say, as you can see, you can't see it because I'm too lazy. I don't want to put it over here. But yeah, there's like fucking butter in like the pan and shit, right? And so every time that I cook a steak, so like, you know how like women take pictures of like their food. You know, like you go on Instagram and it's like some girl She's taking a picture of her food again. I'm a man. I don't do that. But I do take pictures of every single steak that I cook. I cook the exact same steak every single time. And I take a picture of it at the end. That way I remember how good it was. So let's begin. We've got a steak right here. This is a good one. Oh yeah. So it's not a big one. This is a nice little small meal. I'm about 6'3" or so, and I don't know if we want to double up on steaks today or not. This is definitely a smaller size steak. It's fine. If I'm hungry later on, I'll just eat another cookie. And so this is, we'll just go ahead and go with this steak right here.
It does seem like he misgenders trans people, which is not great. So, have been able to confirm that.
I stabbed the steak a little bit, get a little, that way I get this shit in there on the steak. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys, I'm gonna move you a little bit over here. And so you gotta shake this bitch up, right? And the reason you do that is because on the back of the bottle it says to do it. And so next thing, go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you guys what we're doing here.
This man would not use a wooden. Man, I used like the tongs or something, guy. You didn't even heat it up. I know he said in the other video that like if you get it too hot, it'll stick to the pan. Yeah, if you don't have anything down like some kind of oil that would help not do that.
Here, we get this. Oh, I'm fucking up. So you guys messed me up. I gotta do these.
I swear, chat, watching this is radicalizing me. I'm gonna make my own steak cooking video. Okay. I'm gonna do a steak cooking live stream. I'm gonna grab my phone, get like a little phone stand, and I'm gonna make you guys watch me make a steak. All right?
First, I think the seasoning's better. Now it's cooking, and now I'm getting stressed out. Oh fuck. Okay. All right. So I put this on the steak. There we go. All right. Good. Oh my god. It's okay. All right. So then we get the lemon pepper. And this, Izzy taught me how to make a steak, but I don't know if she'll like my own little things I put on. All right, so did I shake this one? I don't remember. Okay, so anyway, we'll put this on. I don't think I shook it. So then, there you go. There's the steak. Oh, wow, what a good steak. And so then after that, obviously, you got to turn the bitch over. And so what you do there is you turn it, oh, shit. So you turn it. Fuck. Okay. All right. No. We're good. So I'm gonna keep this one down just for a minute. Now, sometimes we're gonna go for. I usually put a little bit more of this right here, and we got. Oh, that's the wrong one. We're gonna get a little bit more on there, and I know some people are gonna think that I only eat my steaks medium. Sorry, not medium rare. I get steaks medium to medium well at restaurants, but at home I only cook steaks well done. The reason for that is because I'm paranoid. I don't want to eat something that's bad. Oh man, that's a good ass fucking steak, man. And so anyway, you get it in a pan, you get all those sauces on it, and you just really have yourself a good time. I'll have to take a picture of this one after the video. And so anyway, let me put this back on and talk a little bit more about some of the things that I do. How are we doing? Yeah, we're doing good. And so anyway, so basically I take the steak and I just put it back on the pan up and down. I gotta shit. Okay, so I'll probably have to like, it's probably too hot. Just another, this happens sometimes. Oh wow, what a steak.
At this point, he's just curing leather. Like that's not food. That's not food. What are you doing?
And so, just a minute. One time I tried to make something else that wasn't a steak. Now I only make steaks. I'll put this back in the refrigerator. The only thing I have in the refrigerator is cake. I get cakes at the grocery store and I eat them. So the steak's pretty much fucking done at this point. The good thing about these steaks is that I get them and I cook them about the same time that the potato is getting microwaved. So this is a good quick meal. Now, usually I eat steaks about 6 times a week, with like one day being Chipotle. Actually, that's not true. Maybe 2 days being Chipotle.
Oh
Some
no,
days that I
no! But Lady Raincloud, you haven't seen the steaks he's cooking. They're thin as they're thin as sandwich meat. This is horrifying.
I do have Chipotle and a steak at the same time. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. So I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm like 140, 145. I'm getting a little fat, to be honest. I don't eat a lot of food. Basically, I'm not a big food eater. So this might not seem like a big meal to you, but to me, this is delicious and it's great.
The bigness of the meal isn't related to how delicious it is.
The reason why I like steaks so much is because of the fact that I just think that they taste really good. I'm actually really glad that they're easy to make, because if they weren't easy to make, I would never eat them. Until well, sometimes they'll take me out for like a business dinner.
I have seen
And,
Gordon Ramsay making the grilled cheese.
You order like a $200 steak and it's on the company cards.
I will say that this is inspiring approximately the same amount of horror in me as Gordon Ramsay trying to make a grilled cheese sandwich. So,
But besides that, I mean, we're talking about $7 steak packs.
ooh,
On a
Laura
daily
in
basis.
office. I that'd be kind of fun.
Usually I go to the grocery store, I get steaks, I get potatoes, I get cookies. Oh yeah, there's these new Dr. Peppers that have like real sugar done.
I don't care.
And I watched the first episode. These are the high quality. People ask me like, what do you do now that your stream does well and you make money? These paper plates, there's only like 30 of them, and it was like $5. So these are the hard, real. These are the steak paper plates. These are the paper plates I eat steak off of. So
He's a
you
millionaire,
get the paper
dude.
plate here. You put the steak right there on the plate, and then let's get the fucking potato. So you put the potato right here, also on the plate. And do I have a knife? Oh yeah, I need to get another knife. I'm running out of battery on my...
Yeah, Fortnite. Important context. This man is worth millions of dollars. He has like 2.5 million people, 2.37 million subscribers on YouTube. And this is only we're getting sidetracked here from a sidetrack. I just want to see him eat it, I guess.
Oh man, look at that. And so you see this right here. This is what we eat pretty much every day. I've never gotten sick. I've never had I've never gotten sick after eating a steak. I've never felt bad after eating a steak. I'm a simple man. I live a simple life. I like steak and fucking potato. And I don't care if it's a cheap steak, it's a good fucking steak. And it's good enough for me. So anyway, Before I usually leave the kitchen area, this is the pan here. As you can see, it's dirty. So what we do is I just put water on it.
You gotta let it cool down, bud. Otherwise, you're gonna warp the pan.
And I do that because this makes it to where like it's easy to get the stuff off. And then I just leave it on the counter until the next steak time, which will probably be tomorrow. So yeah, I wanted to share kind of what I'm doing and kind of how I make these steaks.
Just wash the pan. Wash it now, and then you can put it away. All right, back to the house tour. Now we know how he makes those steaks. Time to see the rest of his house that is full of dead rats. Haha.
My bad.
And then after I get them both in the pan, stab the shit out of them. Get this one here.
You want to know how this hasn't been opened in months?
You're
Because
stabbing the
it's
shit
pressed
out of
where
them
if
to
you
make
open it,
them
shit
more
falls
dry.
out.
You have to stab the shit out of them to make sure that the meat is even more dry by the time you finish. Why? Why would you do this?
You see the shit fell out. I will say, credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
This shit smells good.
It does. The potato smells.
That smells stupid good.
And we'll do the other two steaks after this. We'll do a little bit more butter.
Man, good thing your employees are the ones going through your absolutely shithole house.
Yeah, that's a drawer full of stuff.
Oh, birthday
And
candles.
Birthday candles, yeah. There's those. We got hammers. Yeah, rubber bands. Incense. Probably a bunch of other crazy weird shit in there. And then I don't know if there's anything in the oven. Oh, those are brownies. Those are from like last Valentine's Day.
Remember earlier how I said it wouldn't surprise me if he opened up the oven and there were like 5 dead possums inside? Somehow this is worse. Somehow brownies that have been sitting in there for months is worse. Does this count as analog horror? I mean, if you guys get 12 more subs and donos in, I'll play a different analog horror. I am seeing some white names in chat, but this is so bad.
Put those back in there.
Does your dishwasher work?
No.
Okay.
I try to use as few dishes
Why?
as possible. That way I don't have to wash them.
Oh, these are fresh.
You also don't have to wash them if you just buy a new dishwasher or get it repaired. You're worth millions of dollars. Has Jack not seen the roach burrito before? I'm gonna throw up in my mouth, guys.
Fresh cookies.
Yeah, those are actually fresh ones. There's like 10 other boxes in the house, but this is the only fresh box.
Dude, I love eating the shit my friends like to eat. That's good. That's a good ass cookie.
It is a good ass fucking cookie. See, look at this fucking steak. Now it's looking better, right? You were getting stressed out, weren't you, Jay? He was getting stressed out. So we got one steak right here.
Yeah.
What works? Oh, you don't want to use that. Don't use that. The ice is moldy.
What?
You figure if he's been eating this shit
What?
for 30 years, it's probably fine, right?
Yeah.
What? She just wants to drink water. The ice is moldy. How? Get 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 a new refrigerator, bud. You're worth millions of dollars. I'm like literally on the verge of tears. This is terrible. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I can explain that. I work in fast food. Please explain that, Sea Snake Jiri. I would love to know. Also, welcome to the Riverboat site. Also, welcome to NASDAQ. Is this guy MAGA? I mean, he's a conservative for sure. I just went over an article about how apparently he went over Mr. Beast's friend Chris coming out as trans, and like I guess he was misgendering Chris like crazy. Oh, that's really gross, Fortnite. We actually sanitize and clear out the giant ice machine once a week to avoid ice clots and mold. It's from the uncleaned equipment getting moldy and putting it on the ive as it forms. I never saw it on the ice, but the soda while cleaning the drink machines that are sanitized every night. That's crazy, dog.
Do you have smoke alarms?
What?
Okay.
He doesn't have working smoke alarms. Chat, he lives in a Tinder trap and he doesn't have a working smoke alarm. That's insane. That's insane, dog. Absolute like unacceptable. This is the guy that was trying to talk about how art is inherently is worthless because it doesn't have a proper use value. And like dude is living in a house without smoke alarms, letting garbage pile up in literally every corner of his home. I have to tell you guys, I knew nothing about Asmongold going into this outside of like a couple things. But like this is disgusting. This is like actually disgusting.
And we've got one more potato after this, and then we'll have everything.
I'll go prepare the table outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way we can eat like a family.
Okay.
Do you want like paper towel?
Yeah, I'm sure that's the only reason he wants to eat outside.
What did you need that for? You're literally wearing pants. This is pretty much good to go.
I'm gonna see what that's gonna do.
I don't think he's joking.
Yeah. You ever like watch a streamer and you're like, oh man, they're probably way different. It's probably just a character. This is crazy to me. This is like, Jay, this is fucking crazy. Bro's lived like this for like 30 years, bro. This is insanity. I can like feel his whole life here. Like I can see where people have been. I can understand the stories that have happened. It's actually fucking wild. You want a seat? Did you see the crater over here? Oh, look at that. What the fuck? Oh, that's a tennis ball. Damn, bro. It's been here so long it's turned blue. What the fuck? When you look at these things, you can guess, like, how long they've been here.
I mean, I have no problem with like a tennis ball just being like old in the dirt in the yard. That's fine. That's not gross to me.
And then you come over here, right?
This is
and
actually
you look
fine.
under this and you see all the toys. So you'd assume that there's like kids here. And then you realize Asmon's an only child. And these kid toys are just his from like 30 years ago.
No.
Look at that, Lil Tyke's yellow car. Those were the squirt guns him and his friends play with. It's like you can see a whole man's life in one house.
He said this one's mine.
So this house is like a time capsule, but it just never changes.
Wow, it's like we're having a picnic.
Full disclosure, I'm just keeping it a buck. The seasoning is burned to fuck.
It's because he didn't turn down the pan. And
He
it
did.
still smells good.
It does. I'm just keeping it 100%. You know. There you go. Thanks, bro. Well, thank you for the meal, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
100%.
dinner. This looks great. How do we dress this properly? Like, do we put
Okay,
the
so
steak
you get the
sauce?
potato right here.
Hey,
Cut it
Aska.
right open on this
Maybe.
on the middle. Then I get the salt
Okay.
and
You
pepper.
really
Okay.
can't fuck up a potato.
No butter on the potatoes?
Fun fact about A1, it actually never actually goes bad. It just turns into like wine.
What?
That's crazy.
No.
That's good as fuck. It's actually good as fuck. Try that shit.
Okay, first time real, authentic Asmongold steak.
Hear that? You know what's crazy though?
That's for you.
It tastes just like beef jerky.
It does.
Yep, just like beef jerky.
You want to know what my
That's because he made beef jerky. He didn't make a steak. He made you beef jerky. I mean, beef jerky is good. Just don't call it a steak. You know, like, don't. I'm gonna make you a steak. No, that's not what that is.
favorite food in the world is?
Beef jerky.
That's right.
Yep.
Right?
You know, like, it is a little dry, but it's not,
supposed to be
not
dry.
bad.
But it's dry, and then the sauce.
Because like if it's
Fix it.
dry, that means there's nothing bad, any bad mold or anything like that that's gonna get through.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would there be mold in the steak? Why is your house so full of mold? Call a goddamn cleaner to get rid of the mold and then hire some maids to come help you clean. Get a working dishwasher. Get a working dishwasher, then you don't have to do dishes. You know, or the maids can put away your dishes and do the dishwasher for you. The mold is his children. I honestly can't tell if he's like purposely fucking with them and like this is like he's doing a bit, or if this is like this is genuinely him. I can't tell.
If you eat it like this, it feels like you're eating beef jerky.
Okay.
It's literally just beef jerky.
I mean, shit, it makes sense. You've refined your recipe for what I'm assuming is over like 10, 12, 13 years.
That's about it.
There's no way some guy's gonna sit there and eat shit for 12 years. That's good as fuck. I mean, I assume not.
There are
Haha, don't fire us. Ha ha ha.
people that go to Whataburger regularly.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
I expected it to be a little bit more bland, like not like in an inedible way, but I mean it has a lot of flavor.
That's what put in.
Yeah,
a
she
bunch
seems
of
real
seasoning
excited
on
about
does.
it.
I'm also, I'm not a big eater, right? So it's like for most people, it's not a lot of food, but for me, it's perfect.
You ever want me to clean like a room or something?
What?
We want me to like pick up a little bit sometime or no?
For what?
Just in case, you know. See how it feels.
Oh, just don't look at it.
Alright. I get why you don't move.
I can understand wanting to continue living in your childhood home. I get that part. But clean it the fuck up.
Yeah.
You can tell there's like a lot of stories here.
Every hole in the wall tells a story.
Yeah.
There's a lot of holes.
Look, I ate the whole thing.
Every hole in the wall tells a story. There's a lot of holes. That's not charming, dude. You literally zoomed in on a hole in the ceiling earlier that a possum came through. That's not cute. That's not charming. That's horrifying.
I ate the whole thing.
What do you think?
It was good.
Right on the tip. You got the shit.
Oh shit!
What'd
Wait,
you get?
that's some good aim. Yeah, he hit it, but it didn't skewer.
Oh yeah, you got it, bro. Clean through. Yeah, there it is. There's the mortal wound. That's just dead as fuck. It also smells terrible. You smell that? Smell that. That smells like somebody shit in that ball, bro. What the fuck?
Wait, you said this is a mattress?
Yeah.
Dude, it's got like chicken wire.
It used to be so nice. I used to wake up at 11 p.m., go to Wendy's at midnight, eat food, pass out on this mattress, wake up at 2 a.m., and stream all fucking night. See?
You look like you want to try it, Techie.
Nah, I feel like I'm gonna break that shit. I'm afraid I'm too fat. I won't bounce, bro. Can I see your magic cards?
I've been entranced by this video.
I have a lot more, but
Jesus Christ, dude.
here are these.
You got Sacred Foundry in here, bro. That's like $30. Yeah, damn, some rare shit. Oh, slivers too. Oh, Darksteel Colossus. That's my buddy's favorite card in the game. That's the good shit, though. I'm telling you, man. If you play Magic and you say, "Oh, it's too expensive," bro, just write the fucking name on the card.
What does it say?
Stomping Ground. Yeah, you need 4 of them things.
Yeah.
Bro, this card is
might be this.
obnoxious.
What is it?
Sensei's Divining Top. How to make a 5-minute game turn into a 30-minute game. Holy shit, it adds so much extra time every turn. Yeah, this is cool. You're not playing like cringe decks. You're just playing like good decks. You ever do local tourneys?
I got enough DCI points. I have my DCR card over there, actually.
Oh, what the hell?
And I got enough points to compete in local.
I just... Ah, man, dude. I can't get over that this guy is worth millions of dollars and he's just not... Like, he's throwing, like, moldy pillows into the hallway and just leaving them around.
Tournaments, and then I stopped playing.
Does this shit look dorky or does this shit look cool?
I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh. That means it's dorky.
I mean, I know how to play card games. I've played like Hearthstone and Runeterra.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's like better. What do you think your rarest card is that you remember?
I don't know. Like, I'm sure I have like some like really, really old rare cards because like, so I went and I memorized the price of every single card. And
This man is 34 years old.
then I would like tell people at school, like, I'll buy all of your cards, like wholesale.
Yeah.
And like 2 cards would be worth like $20. And I'll be like, I'll give you $20 for the whole thing. And they're like, oh, okay, sure. Because they don't know the price.
Yeah.
And so that's where I got a lot of these cards.
Damn, bro. Vampiric Dragon and the OG Rith the Awakener. Those look crazy. That's the old way they used to print out multicolor too. Because now it more so looks like this. Yeah. The OG shit looked like murky and fucked up. Damn, that looks nice. Do you care?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You care?
Damn, dog. How long ago was this?
Over 10 years ago.
That's sick. Fuck, I love Magic. What's in the file cabinet? I haven't seen one of them things in 20 years.
I think he just
My
doesn't give a
mom's
fuck.
tax
I mean,
documents from 1996.
I guess.
Let's check them out.
That's also possible.
I wonder, are we the out of touch ones? Like,
What
what
do
if
you
normal houses are just like this?
I mean, like,
They're absolutely not. do normal people just live in filth and decay and revel in it? No. No. You're looking at someone else and being like, are we the out of touch ones? No. Dude, what? Normal people, if their house gets moldy, even if it's like a cheap house, even if it's a cheap apartment, they get that mold fixed. If the mold is like spreading all across their belongings, they get it fixed. They clean regularly. They do their dishes. How is that even a question?
The design, but I mean,
The
like, look
fillings.
around you. Like, what the fuck is that?
Wait, what, that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah. So there were ants, right? Because if you look at like all the gray stuff, that's ready-made concrete that I put up in there so the ants don't get through.
This is like a
What?
support beam, right?
Yeah, it
Is that a crack?
I don't know.
Can you show us you laying down in the nest, like how you would
The
like if today
fuck?
sucks? How
There so many things. Why would you plug up holes with concrete in the ceiling? What? Why are you not more concerned about the fact that the main support beam in the roof of your house appears to have a giant crack in it? Fix your shit. Clean your shit. This isn't rocket science.
you would roll yourself up in the nest?
Yeah, literally, if you're like, oh, well, I can't be bothered to do it, then just pay somebody. You have money. It's not like you can't do it because you don't have money.
Was literally just doing it.
Oh, it actually.
So I have this. This blanket, by the way, is Mitch Jones' blanket. That's actually his ex-girlfriend's pillow, too. So yeah, I get right in here, and then sometimes I can get some more of these. Like, so if it's like really cold, then I can put as much of this on as I want. I used to have a cardboard box, but then I got rid of it because I got a new monitor.
You telling me that's not the fucking life? How can you have a bad day when you get to retire to that?
Yeah.
Cozy.
Right.
It's very, very cozy. You know, it looks.
Okay, Chat, I'm very tired. Okay, I'm very tired. We've been going for like 8 hours. Okay, 8.5 hours almost. Here's a pro tip. Make your bed. I know that's a very Jordan Peterson thing to say, but when you make your bed, it helps you not feel sad when you look around your space. Like, genuinely. Because it declutters both your space, it helps you, like, clear your mind a little bit, you know. It helps you establish ownership over your space. If you're just rolling into bed and making like a nest for yourself, that can be cozy sometimes. But as like an everyday thing, it also helps serve as the first accomplishment of the day. Exactly, Lady Raincloud. But like, if you're just like rolling together with like your dirty laundry and like random blankets and like your bed covers are all coming off, like, that's not great. Like, even if you manage to get comfortable, that's not great. When you wake up in the morning, it's just going to be a massive knot of things, and by not sorting that out, it messes you up for like the rest of the day, you know. And that might seem like it doesn't make sense, but like I'm an older lady, okay? I've been doing life for a while. I can tell you, it genuinely does help. It genuinely does help to get your house in order, and like it helps you get doing things. You know, helps you buckle down and get to doing things. And I know that because I've been on both sides. I've been full on cocoon mode and full on like bed making mode, and I can tell you one of those things like genuinely helps and the other just kind of feels sad. And the cocoon feels sad.
Looks bad or whatever, it doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm jealous, bro.
That's kind of it though, right? Like by giving a fuck, you kind of get off on the right foot. You know? But I like Cocoon, comf. Cocoon is good sometimes. I think Cocoon is great for naps, for example. But like, I don't know that Cocoon is good for like start of the day. Or at least like if you do Cocoon, make your bed at the beginning of the day. And then turn it into a cocoon later. You know?
I think we're the ones doing it wrong.
I mean, have you seen?
How can you say that? There's literally like stacks of garbage around you as you say that. No, I'm sorry. Normal people, poor people don't live in stacks of garbage.
Room? I basically have that.
Nah, it's not even half as good as this.
Yeah, nah. It's very comforting in this house. This is what it used to feel like when I was like in 8th grade, and I go to my buddy Trevor's house, and like it was just like I felt like I was going over to another real human being's house. Everybody in the house was fucking smoking. Did this house used to smell like smoke all the time?
My mom smoked every single day in
Yep.
the house. She smoked a lot.
Yeah. So my buddy, that's how I'll be real. That's how I got back into smoking. It's fucking awesome. I miss it, but I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, I forgot you used to be a smoker. Were you ever a smoker?
Fuck no.
Good. Yeah.
What do you think? How would you rate? Would you live here?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, this house kind of reminds me of the house I had in Kansas when I lived alone, like, similar layout. My house was fucking empty because I didn't buy furniture, because why would I buy furniture? I'm just on my computer all day.
Well, I mean, like, I look at it as hunting. You know, like, if you see a buffalo, you want to get that buffalo, right?
But you're just picking stuff off the street that's like a gathering instinct.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's like...
Like, I would never buy furniture. That's stupid.
Yeah, stupid. Fuck you thinking?
Okay, but it's the same concept. Why would I get a couch off the street if I'm just gonna be at my computer in my bed?
I love that salt shaker just in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh, I was looking at that earlier.
Oh, I used to, there's a video I poured salt on my head. They added a storm out into WoW, and I poured salt on my head because I was mad about it.
Damn.
Why?
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
That's about what I do. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else interesting here? Oh, I have my cat ears. Oh, this is that jacket Emmy got me. I just put that over here. I think that's pretty much all my stuff. As you can see, I do not live in a crack house. I live in a crack home.
I feel like I've gone back in time by like 20, 30 years. Because like other houses, they don't feel like this at all. I said it earlier as a joke, but it actually feels like a time capsule of like how shit used to be like 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I never replaced the TV, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that too.
You guys had fun?
Honestly.
I had a lot of fun.
Did you guys sign the disclosure thing about like if you get a disease or anything like that, it's not my responsibility?
That's not mine.
I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry guys, this is probably gonna be the last video Emmer's ever in.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Well, thanks for showing us your house, man.
You liked it?
Yep.
It was good.
Thanks for letting us come over and making us dinner.
All right, well that's pretty much about it. Yeah, so that's this is my house. Those are the steaks. That's what it is.
She wants to go so badly. Please
She never
set her
wants to.
free.
Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Summer is ending and fall is here, which means a new OTK apparel drop. This is one of our largest drops to date.
That was horrific. Cockroaches in the kitchen, ceiling hole for possums that fall through, dead rats everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that video really, you know, I frankly, after that, I don't really care what he has to say about the usefulness of art, or artists rather. Like, yeah, no wonder this guy only thinks about the use value of things like hammers, because like when it comes to art, like when it comes to anything, like anything he doesn't find useful, he just like lets it get moldy and throws it out into the hallway where he has to step around it for the rest of his life. Like, why do I care about what your opinion of use value is when you are literally holding on to moldy pillows? When you have like mold on your walls and you have the ability to fix it and you simply choose not to. He didn't find a screwdriver useful, even though it would fix his pan.